Hey, I'm Zack, America's #1 expert on snacking for busy people. And tonight I'm going to show you how to make some really quick, really awesome kimchi rice balls. So to start, I'm taking a cup of red beans and putting them in a bowl. And the first step is just to mash them all. So for this you're gonna need a fork. That's what I like to use. And I just push it down, mash them onto the side. And so when you use canned beans, those are pretty soft. Should just take a few minutes, a few seconds, and when you're done, we will mix in the rest of the ingredients. Now once it's all kind of mashed up into a paste, it'll be a lot easier to mix in all the other ingredients. So to start, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of sriracha, except I don't have sriracha on me, so I'm just using tomato paste. So I'll add 3 tablespoons of that, which I think is all I have left in here. So scoop it out, and that's gonna help. It's gonna help the bean paste kind of hold in all the other ingredients. Really digging deep here. And so I have canned tomato paste right here, but you could also use the squeezed one and avoid some gross stuff that comes in cans. Now, sriracha is known for being spicy, and I have this, it's called pain salsa. So I'm going to add very small amount. Oh, that's too much. And just to give it that heat. Now I need a tablespoon of soy sauce. So we'll add that right in. Get some of that saltiness, good flavor. I need to get the tomato off my finger. Nice. Alright. Next we need a teaspoon and a half of coconut oil, tablespoon and a half coconut oil. So right here, got that. It's about, calling this tablespoon and a half, going for it. And then gonna add a half a cup of the kimchi. So kimchi is pretty awesome. It's basically fermented cabbage with different spices and stuff like that. It smells pretty fermented and spicy, and it's a really cool flavor. I mean, you may not be used to it at first, but it's something that you start to kind of like crave once you get your kimchi taste cultivated. Plus it's inexpensive since it's like fermented cabbage, and it's pretty useful to have around the kitchen for recipes like this. Not to mention, it's fermented, so it has probiotics in it, which have their own benefits that I'm sure you've heard about for building up healthy gut bacteria. So basically I'm measuring out half a cup, and then I'm gonna slice it up so it could mix in more easily to our concoction we have over here. So just a coarse chop should be enough to mix it in. Right in there. Perfect. Then we need one more ingredient, which is going to be well, a little bit of salt. Season it a little bit. And last ingredient is going to be a cup of rice. So this rice just finished cooking, so I just want to drain off some of the liquids. Alright, it's good enough. Get it all in there, mix it up. Nice. And so now, usually when I see kimchi balls, it's mixed up, then it's blended, breaded, and deep fried. But we're going to bake them, and it's going to be a little bit different than those kimchi balls. Okay, so now what you can do is you can either rest the kimchi balls so that it has time to the rice can absorb more of the liquid and the beans and all of it can kind of melt together and thicken. So if you really want to be perfect, you can set it in the fridge for 20 minutes as you preheat the oven to 375, or too impatient for that. So I'm just going to get my mini muffin tin and go for it. So I'm going to just grease it really fast with my coconut oil spray. And then I'm going to make basically like meatball size. So you could use an ice cream scooper. And so this is about like an ounce. It's like a small ice cream scooper. So I'm gonna do like a big scoop. So it's like an ounce and a half. So I'm just gonna take it, press it into my hand, kind of roll it into a little bit of a ball, and put it right inside. And so I really love the mini muffin tin for this because it helps support the ball shape just to get it kind of cooked. And I'm gonna just keep doing this until I run out of, I don't know, batter? What would you call it? Oh. So it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. It's going down the row. Looks good. And so I made about like a half batch. So my hands. So there's only 9 balls here, but you could double the recipe and easily make more. And this is going into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, and I pulled these out of the oven, and they smell amazing. They do have that kimchi spice smell. They look pretty good too. And so these will go very awesome on top of my grain-free Asian pasta that I made in a previous video. So when you pair these two up, you have a really quick, easy, delicious dinner made in 30 minutes or less. So there it is. And taste a little bit of this. That's really cool. The outside actually crisped up a lot. And so you have a chewy rice center with that kind of crispiness on the outside. You get that great, a little bit of the sour flavor of the kimchi, but you notice the heat more. And so it's a really cool combination of kind of all the ingredients that we put in there. But I think I have a few ideas on how to make it even better. That instead of using a cup of rice, maybe grinding up and adding a half cup of rice flour with a half a cup of the cooked rice, just to really bind it up more and really cook it a lot better. So I'm Zack Zeller from snackhacker.com, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, put those below, and do not forget to subscribe to find out when I put out new videos. Happy snacking.